Hey, so it's the first day of 2015. I'm not doing anything for it, but who cares? I thought a good video idea might be to review my year of 2014, and I saw some questions going around Tumblr, and I thought I would answer them as a YouTube video, because why the hell not? Basically, the title of this is Looking Back on 2014, Who Are You? What did you do in 2014 that you'd never done before? I went to my first concert, went on a date, I stood up for myself and what I believed in. Did you keep your New Year's resolutions and will you be making new ones? I don't actually remember what my New Year's resolution was. I remember what the year before was, that was to get fit and learn to play the guitar, which never happened. Will I be making any more? I just think I'll just try to improve the quality of my life by making myself happy, putting my needs first and taking time out to look after myself. Did anyone close to you give birth? Actually, David, my boyfriend, he has another brother. So yeah. Did anyone close to you die? Not quite. What countries did you visit? I went to Portugal for a week in the summer. My parents told me we were going to Cornwall. Then they told us we were taking a plane to Cornwall, and then we arrived at the airport and they were like, yeah, you're going to Portugal. What would you like to have in 2015 that you lacked in 2014? I think the first thing would probably be confidence and faith in myself. And then I'm going to say the second thing, although I did have it in 2014, it only really started to show towards the end of it, so I want it prominently throughout the whole year, would be support. What dates from 2014 will remain etched upon your memory and why? The 15th of March, it was my first ever concert, I went to see All Time Low. One of the best nights of my life. I cannot tell you how incredible it was. I don't know what the exact date is. There were two of them in January and February. I think the January one might be 17th of January. They really had an impact on my life. What was my biggest achievement of the year? Asking for help. Did you suffer illness or injury? No, I didn't. What was the best thing I bought? Concert tickets. To see All Time Low, definitely, without a doubt. Whose behaviour merited celebration? I'm going to go for something more personal rather than like celebrities or anything, but my best friend Emma, because she was absolutely incredible with supporting me and has been. If it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't have gotten the further support that I would have needed. Whose behaviour made you appalled? Oh God. There were loads of people who absolutely appalled me in the beginning of the year. Where did most of my money go? Presents and concert tickets. What did you get really excited about? Again, my concert, the All Time Low concert, and then the dates that I went on with David. What song will always remind you of 2014? If I was to choose a specific song, I'd probably say King for a Day. But if I was to go for albums, probably Don't Panic by All Time Low and 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge by MCR. Compared to this time last year, are you A, happier or sadder, B, thinner or fatter, and C, richer or poorer? I'd say I was slightly happier. Gonna go with probably about the same, maybe a little bit less. And I am definitely richer, much richer than I was. What do you wish you'd done more of? Talk about things and talk to people about issues I had with them and try to resolve and get rid of tension between other people. How did I spend Christmas? I spent Christmas with my family, eating food and opening presents. Did you fall in love in 2014? I was actually already in love when I went into 2014. I guess you could say that it got even stronger, but you could also say in a non-romantic way I got a lot closer to my best friend I had become quite distant from, and so getting closer and closer to them made me really appreciate them a lot more. What was your favourite TV programme? Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Supernatural. Do you hate anyone now that you didn't hate this time last year? Yeah, I do. What was the best book you read? Admittedly, I haven't read as much as I had done the previous years. I'm probably going to go with Looking for Alaska by John Green. What was your greatest musical discovery? Literally within the last few days of 2014, I started listening to The Pretty Reckless. What did you want and get? Towards about September, October time, I got Better Friendships. What did you want and not get? A peaceful year. The beginning of 2014 had a lot of drama in it. That was the opposite of what I wanted. What was your favourite film of this year? I'm going to go with either The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Guardians of the Galaxy. What one thing made your year immeasurably more satisfying? Definitely my boyfriend David. How would you describe your personal fashion concept in 2014? It's steadily got more and more emo. What kept you sane? Again, I'm going to go with, there's 3 of my friends who kept me very, very sane when times got quite hard. David, Emma and my friend Kira, who you haven't met before. But they all listened to me and gave me support and comfort when I needed it. Which celebrity / public figure did you fancy the most? It's not a celebrity, not a public figure, but I completely and utterly fell in love with Loki. What political issue stirred you the most? Politics, I don't frickin' know. Just a lot of killing and deaths, and it was horrible, but I can't put a name on one specific thing. Who did you miss? I missed a friendship I had that kind of broke down this year, and it wasn't as strong as it had been, and I do really want to go back to it. Tell us a valuable life lesson you learned in 2014. I learned that there are always going to be people who will laugh at you for standing up for what you believe in, but you should never, ever, ever let that stop you from fighting. Quote a song lyric that sums up your year. Now I have 3. They're all MCR. There's "Do or die, you'll never make me, because the world will never take my heart." You're running after something that you'll never kill. And what will it take to show you that it's not the life it seems? So that is it. It's been one hell of a year. It's been eventful and it was tough at times, but I got through it and I'm still here. And all of you watching it are still here, and that is fantastic. Here's to 2015, guys. Let's make it a good one. Have a good life.